Acadia National Park is a natural wonderland located on the rocky coast of Maine. Spanning over 47,000 acres, it offers a breathtaking combination of rugged mountains, pristine lakes, and lush forests. We drove north from Cape Cod to Acadia National Park and stayed 3 nights at the Blackwood Campground. We explored the park for 2 days, getting in a number of epic hikes including the Beehive and Jordan Pond, visited Bass Harbour Head Lighthouse, and watched an amazing sunrise at Cadillac Mountain. Alright, we are at Acadia National Park. This is a bucket list destination for both of us, so let's go explore.
We got up at 3 a.m. and drove up to Cadillac Mountain for sunrise. Cadillac Mountain is the tallest peak on the North Atlantic seaboard. This stunning summit offers breathtaking views of the Atlantic Ocean and the rugged Maine coastline. And at dawn, we're the first to witness the sunrise in the United States. Make sure you arrive early so you can snag a good spot to watch the sunrise, and bring warm clothing as it is quite cold and windy. When the sun rises, you will witness one of the best sunrises you will ever see.
Hey guys, so we are now doing the Beehive hike, Gorham Mountain and Ocean Path loop. So we are also tacking on to that the Otter Cliffs, which is just an optional extension you can do to go further around the park. We'll see you at the top. The Beehive, Gorham Mountain and Ocean Path Loop is a 3.5-mile loop hike with the trailhead just across the road from the Sand Beach car park. The first section has you follow the Beehive Trail, a challenging but rewarding trail that leads to stunning views of the Maine coast. The trail starts with a steep climb up iron rungs and ladders, followed by narrow paths and rock scrambles. As you make your way to the top of the 520-foot summit, you'll be rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of the park and the Atlantic Ocean. This trail is not for the faint of heart, but the exhilarating experience is one you won't forget. Near the top now. Oh, just a little boulder scramble to go. Okay, so we made it to the top of the Beehive hike. It only took about half an hour. It was a lot of fun climbing up the iron rung ladders and scrambling all over the rocks and stuff. It was, yeah,
awesome. So when you come here, definitely do it, and then you get these views. Like, you can't beat that. And if you come early in the morning like we did, you'll get pretty much the place to yourself. There's only a couple of other people around. There's no crowds or anything, so it's absolutely beautiful up here and peaceful.
After taking the sights from the Beehive, follow the trail down to the bowl. The bowl is a small lake tucked behind the Beehive. Walk along the raised plank path before joining the Gorham Mountain Trail.
Okay, so now that we finished the bowl part of the hike, now we are on the Mount Gorham Trail. So I don't know if we're going to the top of Mount Gorham because we don't seem to be going up, we seem to be going down, so I'm not sure what is going on, but we'll see you when we get there. Okay, as soon as I said we're not going uphill, we start going uphill. So let that be a lesson to you all. Okay, we made it to the summit of Mount Gorham, and now it's starting to rain. But up here there's like 360-degree views, but they're kind of obscured by the trees. Okay, so now we're heading down to the ocean path after climbing Mount Gorham, and then from there, instead of continuing the loop along the ocean path back to the Sandy Beach car park, we're going to go right and head to Otter Cliffs and Otter Point, and then once we do that, we'll turn back around and head back to the Sandy Beach car park where we started. Alright, now we've made it down to the ocean path and we're now heading to the Otter Cliffs. Alrighty, now we've made it all the way down to Otter Cliffs. I haven't seen any otters yet, but it's certainly beautiful down here. Check it out.
We added the Otter Cliffs onto our hike, which is an optional extra and is well worth the effort. To do this, when you reach the ocean path, instead of turning left and heading towards the sand beach, turn right. Once you reach the Otter Cliffs, head back along the ocean path to the sand beach.
Along the ocean path you will see classic rugged Acadia coastline and eventually reach Thunder Hole. Thunder Hole is a narrow inlet where waves crash against the granite cliffs, creating a thunderous boom and an impressive plume of water that can shoot out up to 40 feet. We waited patiently, but unfortunately Thunder Hole did not boom for us. The best time to experience Thunder Hole's full potential is during high tide.
Okay, so we're almost done with the hike. You can see Sandy Beach behind me. So I'd have to say this hike is just epic and a must do when you're in Acadia National Park. I'd have to say it's in my top 10 hikes. Alright, so we are now doing the Beech Cliff Ladder and Canada Cliff Loop hike. And hopefully we're going to have some good views at the top and have some lunch, and we'll see you when we get there.
The Beech Cliff Ladder and Canada Cliff Loop Trail is a 1.8-mile loop hike that starts from the far end of the Echo Lake car park. The trail has you climb high above Echo Lake, going through the lush forest, giving you epic views of the lake and the Acadia coastline. There are 4 iron ladders to climb during the hike that get you up steep cliffs. The ladders are not for the faint of heart but are well secured and sturdy, so there is nothing to worry about.
Okay, so we've made it to our first ladder. Here it is. Okay, ladder number 2, and this one is very tall. Okay, the 3rd and 4th ladders. And we've now got to the top of the Beech Cliff ladder hike. The views up here are absolutely awesome, and now we're going to have some lunch and enjoy the views.
We stopped for lunch at the top while taking in the views before heading back down the Canada Cliff Trail that ends at the other end of the Echo Lake car park.
Alright, we made it to the bottom, well done. Woo. Okay, so what I would say about this hike is, first of all, it is awesome. It is really cool. You climb up all these ladders. When you get to the top, and all trails will have you continue to the left, but if you do that you'll miss out on all the good views, so definitely turn right when you get to the top, and there's the intersection to go to the Canada Cliff Trail. That's what I would say, definitely do that. But anyway, highly recommended, awesome hike. See you laters. Okay, so now we're on our way to Bass Harbour Lighthouse.
Bass Harbour Head Light Station is a picturesque symbol of Maine's rich maritime history. Perched atop a rugged cliff, the lighthouse offers breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape, including the beautiful blue waters of Bass Harbour and the surrounding rocky shoreline. It is a popular spot, especially for photographers at sunset. To get to the iconic photo spot, take the path at the far end of the car park and follow it down to the rocks. The Jordan Pond and South Bubble Trail is a scenic 4.5 mile trail that takes you around the beautiful Jordan Pond, one of the clearest and deepest bodies of water in Maine. The trail starts from the Jordan Pond car park and is well maintained and relatively easy. We went clockwise around the loop. Along the way you'll be surrounded by breathtaking views of the pond, surrounding mountains and the lush green forests. For those looking for a bit more of a challenge, the Bubbles Trail is a great option. The trail is steeper and more difficult, but the views from the top are well worth the effort. From the summit you'll have panoramic views of the Atlantic Ocean, Porcupine Islands and the surrounding mountains. The bubbles are optional. If you don't fancy it, just continue around the Jordan Pond loop.
We have now left Jordan Pond Loop Hike and joined the Bubbles Hike, so hopefully we'll see some good views at the top of the viewpoint. See you there. Okay, this is North Bubble, and from here you get an amazing view of Jordan Pond and the Atlantic Ocean and all of Acadia. Not all, but a tiny sliver.
It is quite steep and a bit of rock scrambling to get up to the bubbles, but it is well worth the effort, where you'll be rewarded with bird's eye views of Jordan's Pond and the surrounding mountains and coastline. When you climb back down, follow the path around the pond and back to the car park.
Alright, so we have now finished the Jordan Pond Bubbles hike. It was absolutely awesome. Definitely recommend, if you come here and do the Jordan Pond hike, add the bubbles to it. There is the North and South Bubble. I would also recommend going to the North Bubble, which is generally skipped. So definitely hit the North Bubble because it gives you a full view of the whole lake. But yeah, it's absolutely awesome. There's a few rock scrambles going up the hikes, but it's all good fun, and payoff is epic views at the top. So that's it. We'll see you later. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you got this far, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next time.